Viewers, there is no denials about the fact that women's role has been very important in the society. At the same time, we can't deny the fact that women have been subjected to many social, economic and cultural disadvantages. Therefore, we all stand united to fight such ill treatment against women. We are glad that there are stringent laws in place to protect women, but having said that, is it fair for certain section of women to use the very law as a weapon that was made to protect them? Is it an offense to look at a crime from the perspective of crime rather than from the lens of any gender? Is it only women with whom injustice happens? Is it a high time for us to have a gender neutral law? So I'm going to discuss all of the above at length on the basis of certain facts on the table. So this video is going to be an eye-opener for you viewers. Let's begin. Hi everyone, I'm Biswajit Roy and you are watching Leader LawBiz. A voice empowers you. In our country, there are around 42 laws which ensures the safety, security, rights and protection of women. To bring about this robust change in the legal system, men and women have equal roles to play in some way or the other. Out of these 42 laws, there are 4 laws considered to be very stringent, and they are: number 1, rape law, section 375 of IPC. Number 2, POSH 2013, which stand for Prevention of Sexual Harassment. Number 3, the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005. And 4th, section 498A, Cruelty Against Married Women. All the aforementioned laws are gender specific. In fact, we are proud to have a legal system which has zero tolerance in terms of crime against women. However, what is unfortunate is when a certain section of women misuse their rights and manipulates the loopholes of the legal system for their personal vendetta. And still they get scot-free. I mean, are we making some kind of fun of the law of the land? Viewers, what I'm saying is not my personal opinion, but is on the basis of certain facts and statistics which will take you by surprise. According to National Crime Record Bureau, between the year 2006 to 2016, there are 1 out of every 7 cases resulted in conviction and the rest were acquittal under section 498A. There are around 80% of dowry cases filed in India end in acquittal. The Madras High Court said that it was unfortunate that there was no provision like Domestic Violence Act for a husband to proceed against his wife for lodging a false complaint. The number of false rape cases have been in alarming rise as per the data released by Delhi Commission of Women. Around 53.2% rape cases filed between April 2013 to July 2014 were found false. The National Human Rights Commission has also recommended to protect rape accused from false cases till found guilty. The Delhi High Court said that a drastic action against persons who files frivolous complaints should be taken. The Honorable Supreme Court noted in July 2017 the law is being increasingly misused by some disgruntled whites. Quoting National Crime Record Bureau data, the bench said that nearly 2 lakh people were arrested in dowry offences in 2012, but only 14.4% of the accused were convicted. When we talk about the rights and justice of women, we highlight the rising violence against women, but often brush aside the fact that men are also subjected to same brutalities somewhere out there. Abuse of men happens far more often than you might expect. It happens to men from all cultures and all walks of life, regardless of age and occupation. Figures suggest as many as 1 in 3 victims are men. Men are often reluctant to report abuse because they feel embarrassed, fear they won't be believed, or are scared that their partner will take revenge. Therefore, having gender-neutral laws is the need of the hour, because justice cannot be served based on the gender. If every man in the world is not gentleman, every woman is not holier than thou either. It's just like every coin has 2 sides. If men are perpetuated of such sham cases, I'm sorry, we are not building the nation in terms of justice and equality. Rather, we are breaking it apart. Now, I will show you what happens to an innocent person who fall prey to false charges and the ordeal they go through without any fault of theirs. His name is Vishnu Tiwari from UP Silawan. He was convicted of raping a village woman and was sentenced lifetime imprisonment. He served imprisonment for 20 years, and after 20 years he was found not guilty, and finally he was acquitted on the basis of the medical evidence that goes to show that there was no sperm in the alleged victim's body. Doctor also mentioned that there was no signs of forcible sexual intercourse between him and the alleged victim.
उम्मीद करें हम शरीर से ना टूट गए, अंदर से कुछ नहीं बचा हम में, परिवार हमारा नष्ट हो गया, भाई माँ बाप सब खत्म हो गए.
Even though people get acquitted after being found not guilty, the aftermath is very abysmal. The human rights get violated, their reputation gets ruined in the society, they get ostracized, don't get job, their mothers, sisters and daughters, everyone in the family goes through an ordeal. The trauma haunts them throughout their lives. At times they end up committing suicide. So, the point I'm trying to drive home is this. As per Article 14 of Indian Constitution, everyone should have equality before the law. Therefore, this misuse of rights and biasness on the basis of gender has to stop at some point or the other, because these false cases are taking the credibility away from the actual victims and defeating the very cause of feminism.
You don't raise your hands at me. You don't raise your hands. You stand away from me. I will put you under rape case. Don't stay away from me.
Come on. Okay, I'm for feminism.
What? Payment? There is a way to ask payment.
He's coming to you.
How dare you?
Hey.
He's slipper and you bloody bastard.
You raise your voice up.
Fucking bastard. How dare you talk to my husband like that?
I've never been talked to.
नहीं बोलूँगा. He tried to rape me. He touched me. He raped me. I'll put him in rape case.
That fighting for women's rights has too often become synonymous with man-hating.
Lastly, whether or not we need to have equal stringent law on women who baselessly use provisions of law to subject men to tough law and procedures should be given due importance to. That's all in today's video. I'm going to upload another video on how to deal with false cases against innocent men. So to stay updated, please like, share and subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.